alive. Riley Eister leading off your Hernando Tigers. Here comes the first pitch, Madison Central. Last time these two teams faced off was last season in the playoffs. Your Hernando Tigers putting Madison Central out of the playoffs last year. Here goes first pitch. Eister's going to lay down the bunt. It stays fair. The throw is over there, but it is nowhere near in time. And Eister starts us off with a single. I need to write down my stats. I can't get any help around here.
There we go. Third baseman, number 9, Avery Wolf.
All right. Brings up Wolf to the plate. Eister will be looking to steal second. And Eister stays as the pitch going to miss low. Ball 1. And there's the pitch. It's going to be a strike, and Eister takes second. They kick the ball around. Eister's going to stay on second base, give her a stolen base.
They're in numerical order.
I'm glad I figured that out. Looking back on my stat sheets here, that's going to give Riley Eister starting off last season, ending with 41 stolen bases. She has a handful already this season, so that just adds to it. Wolf's still on deck in the batter's box, and she's going to put a daddy hack swing on it, going to swing under it, miss it. That's going to be strike 2. Callahan, the catcher's on deck. Current. Cool, thank you. And Wolf's going to foul that back out of play. Eister coming into today's game batting a whopping .500. Way to go, Eister. Wolf at the plate coming in batting a .714. Tigers have been killing it with the bat so far this year. Mentioned Eister ended last season with 41 stolen bases. So far this season, Eister has 2, now make it 3. Count to Wolf's going to be 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That's going to be drilled, popped up high. It's going to stay in play. Left fielder's underneath it, and she's going to have the out. Eister stays at second, unable to do anything. Brings up the catcher Callahan to the plate. 1 out on the board. Eister on second.
One away, runner at second. Up to bat, the catcher, number 8, Allie Callahan.
Callahan coming into this game so far this season batting a .714 as well. Season totals is .500 for the team for the first handful of games this season. Here comes the first pitch from Callahan. She's going to show bunt. She leaves it out there. Eister not stealing on it. Callahan leaves it out there for the bunt. Don't know if that was a show for bunt steal or Eister better be quick. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Callahan swings under it, missing. She's going to now find herself in the hole, 0-2. Comes to 0-2. Comes up in her eyes. It's going to be ball 1. Everybody taking their time, waiting on the call. Here comes the pitch. Low, way down below the knees. Could have maybe went for a strike. Not sure. Callahan didn't like it. She gets the count. It's now 2-2. It's a nice 2-strike pitch by Madison Central. And she gets her on that one. And Callahan's going to strike out, bringing up Jana Shaw.
Power Sports strikeout.
It's Callahan's first strikeout of the season.
2-2, waiting a runner on second. Up to bat. The first baseman, number 11, Jana Shaw.
Go, Jana, get a job done, kid.
Shaw swinging and missing first pitch. Shaw coming into today's game batting .429. She's the left-handed pitcher of her sister, Julia Shaw, both seniors. Jana pops it up. It's going to stay in play. Right fielder's coming over. She makes the catch, and that's going to be the third out. Tigers put up no runs, leave one stranded in the top of the first.
And at the top of the first for the Tigers. No runs off one hit, no errors, and one left on. Bottom of the first, center fielder, number 21, Claire Boykin.
Julia Shaw in the circle for Hernando. Here comes first pitch, number 21 for Madison Central. It's going to miss up high, ball one. Got Callahan behind the plate, Julia Shaw in the circle. We got Jana at first. We've got Seitz at second. And that's going to be a hard hit ball. It's going to get down. It's going to get past the right fielder. And that's going to be a stand-up double starting off the bottom of the first for Madison Central.
Boykin with a stand-up double. With a runner at second. Up the bat, the first baseman, number 19, Elizabeth Pullen.
What's your find here?
It's going to miss low outside.
Nice pitch.
Higginbotham in right field, Avery Taylor in center, unable to come up with a play on that last at bat. Got Katie White over in left field and Avery Wolf as always, holding down third base today. And that's going to make the count 1-1 as Madison Central fouls that one out of play. It's going to be a hard hit ball, chopper straight back to Julia Shaw. Staying with it, making the play, knocking her glove off, throwing her out first. That's going to be one out for MC, but now with the runner on third.
One away, runner third, up the bat. The left fielder, number 28, Kate Simpson.
Sights in playing second base today as Allie Agner is going to be out for this game. Unable to play due to the illness. We hope she's well soon. Here comes the next pitch. That's going to be a hard ground ball. It's going to get past Eister, and that's going to score one for Madison Central already here in the bottom of the first. So Madison Central coming out and attacking the ball early in today's game. So everyone can hear who's at bat for Madison Central. It's going to miss high. It's going to be popped up. It's going to stay shallow for Eister. She easily gets that out. Tigers unable to get in any other games this past week due to all the rain up in North part of the state. So,
We're 2 away on runner first. Second baseman, number 2, Caroline Tanner.
that's a beautiful, beautiful strike by Julia Shaw right there. Don't know where umpire thought that was at. Nonetheless, ball one. Same pitch. She drills it that time. It's going to stay in center field. And Avery Taylor coming in with a little ESPN catch out there for the third out. But Madison Central puts 1 run up. We go into the top of the second.
In the bottom of the first, Jaguars pick up 1 run.
Julia Shaw coming up to the bat.
Julia Shaw.
That was a nice hit by Shaw. Brings up Katie White
Katie White.
with Olivia Higginbotham on deck. Strike to Katie White.
Here you go, Katie.
Comes in high. It's going to be 1-1's the count. She's going to bend down and look at that. She should have drilled it. It's going to be strike one. You need to put it in front of you so the heat comes up on you. It's going to miss way outside, taking the count to 2-2. Yeah, I'm on low. I'm running low. It's going to be drilled by Katie White. It's going to get through the gap and give her a single.
Go Hick.
Brings up Higginbotham
One
to
way
the
and runner on
plate.
first.
Avery
Up to
Taylor
bat,
on
right
deck.
fielder, number 23. Olivia
Tigers
Higginbotham.
trying to get something going. One out on the board
Let's go, Walt.
with the fly out by Shaw. Called at the fence. Katie White singles up the middle, bringing up Higginbotham to the plate. A lot of power and speed here at the plate. Let's see what she can do with a runner on. One out. Here comes the pitch. Swinging for the fences at the first pitch, missing under it. It's going to be strike one. Same pitch, same swing, same location. It's going to be strike two. Comes in up high. Catcher briefly losing control of the ball, but not enough time for Katie White to do anything as she stays on first base. One-two pitch. Low. Woo! But not that low. Can't believe umpire did not ring up Higginbotham on that pitch. Two and two. One out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss. Higginbotham's going to strike out.
That's the Southeastern Power Sports strikeout.
I believe that is MC's third strikeout.
Two away and a runner on first up the bat. Center fielder, number 7.
Second
Avery Taylor.
strikeout of the game. Brings up Avery Taylor to the plate.
Now let's go, 18.
We're going to have the designated player Gentry on deck.
Here you go, 18.
Avery Taylor swinging for the fences at the first pitch, missing way under it, strike one. Avery Taylor calling time, stepping out. In the dirt. Avery Taylor's going to get hit by that pitch, and that's going to put runners at first and second. For the young designated player today, stepping up, playing varsity, is Gentry. Huge at bat for number 5.
Two away up the bat. The DP, number 5. Caitlin Gentry.
Here you go, 5.
2 outs on the board. No pressure for the young batter. The runners at first and second. Nice bunt laid down back to the pitcher. They're going to throw her out at first, and that's going to be a third out. And we go to the bottom of the second. Tigers trailing by 1.
1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base. The right fielder, number 27, Abby Gables.
Now here we go, bottom of the second. Tigers trailing by 1. Shaw back in the circle for the Tigers. The rest of your Tiger lineup remaining the same. First pitch is going to be drilled. Line drive out into left field. And Madison Central coming out, attacking the ball right out of the gate again. They're going to start it out with a single.
The catcher, number 10, Morgan Chisholm.
See what happens here. Here comes the pitch. It's high outside, ball 1. Runners staying at second. Callahan needs to be ready for the throw. Putting the bat out, trying to distract for the steal. Right down the pipe. Level, like it was on a rope. It's going to be strike 1. Comes the 1-1 pitch from Shaw. Outside, off speed, misses, ball 2. Finally getting a little help here with my stat keeper today for me. Comes the pitch. Popped up, it's going to stay in play. Left fielder making the catch. That's going to be out number 1 for Madison Central. Katie White.
The one-way and runner first. Out the bat, the pitcher, number 18, Charlie Valencius.
Madison still with a runner on first. It's going to miss low, ball 1. Tipping it foul, back out of play. It's going to be strike 1. Counts 1-1. Fouls it out of play. On low, it's putting out a lot of heat. Putting out a lot of heat on low. There's the 1-2. It's going to be same location. Fouled out of play, over back. behind their dugout. One-two pitch delivered from Shaw. Off speed, reaching for it, tapping it foul. Nice pitch from Shaw. Batter from Madison Central, having to work for it. You're going to catch that on fire.
That's a nice little heater. Are you going to save me if it catches fire? Or are you just going to watch it?
I'll beat it out of you.
It's like I'm in an oven.
Here comes the 1-2 from Shaw, and woo, could have went either way, right across the top of the letters. Nice two-strike pitch though. A little high, trying to see if she'll probably chase it or the umpire give her the call. She doesn't get it. 2-2's to count. Pulls it out of play.
Best here, Joey, your best.
2-2. Batter's battling. And just off the end of the bat again. Foul territory. Comes back. Count remains 2-2. Sure is. They even got the polices on the field. Here comes the 2-2 pitch from Shaw, and wraps around that one, sending it foul again. I need to start keeping count with how many foul balls that Madison Central has at this bat. I think we're up to about 10.
Win it, Joey, win it.
Somebody will win this sooner or later. One out on the board, runner at first base for Madison Central. Here comes the 2-2 pitch from Shaw. Stays high outside, trying to get her to chase it. Count's now full. Shaw does not want to lose her right here. It's early in the game, bottom of the second. Put something in there, let the defense work. You don't want to walk her, and she does. Madison Central finally won the battle with a walk. That was the pitcher.
Courtesy runner for the pitcher, number 26, Morgan Wahlberg.
Morgan Wahlberg going in, running for the pitcher. Brings up the bottom of the lineup for Madison Central.
With one away and runners at first and second. Up the bat, the DP, number 12, Cruz Boyer.
It's going to be popped up, shallow. Katie White coming over, making the play. Runners unable to tag. Shallow foul ball being caught by Katie White, out number 2. Brings up
With 2 away,
number
21.
21. Hit the second base, last one bat. Rounded out to second. Oh, she hit a double. I can't understand your shorthand over here.
What would you put for it?
DB, L. You asked, I told you.
This one gets to that.
grounded out to the pitcher.
Two away, bases loaded.
What's this?
Number 19,
Single.
Elizabeth Pullen.
Yeah. What is IBB? Oh. An intentional base on balls is what just took place by your Tigers to load the bases with 2 outs, getting the force with any play. I'm learning. Smart move. Slapping it foul. Count is now 0-1. 2 outs on the board. Madison Central with the bases loaded after the intentional walk by the Tigers.
Hey, let's go, Drew. Get it right here. Get it right here.
That's what you would have done in this situation, right, Coach? Taking chances with a slapper, that's right. That's what I was thinking. And there's the slap to Eister over to third. Perfectly executed. Gets the third out. Yeah.
For the Jaguars, the bottom second. No
That's
runs,
a 6-5 out. Shortstop
no
to
errors,
third.
3 left on base.
It's actually a pillar.
Ronnie Yester.
Leading off the Tigers for the top of the third. Back at the top of the line. Eister.
Ronnie Eister.
Did you hear me? That's odd. Did he
Am had to correct.
hear me? You think he heard me? Oh! Grandma getting the announcer right down there from Madison Central. It's Eister, not Easter. Let's see what Easter does. First pitch, up high, ball 1. Easter off to McNeese after graduating this spring. Long way from home. Comes the 1-0 pitch. Strike 1. Avery Wolf on deck. Eister with a single the first at bat today. Ooh, thought Blue was going to call it. She got lucky. Counts now 2-1. Comes to 2-1. Inside, strike 2. Eister didn't like it stepping back. It catches inside part of the plate. Low takes the count full. So 3-2 to Eister. Staying alive, fouls it off. Doing what she's supposed to do.
That's it, 12, you got it. All right, 12.
Eister smacks it out into left center field. That's going to be a double for Eister. Now she's going to go ahead and think about 3, but come back a second. Eister gets us going with a stand-up double. Brings up Avery Wolf to the plate. Wolf flew out her last at bat. Callahan's on deck. Tigers need to get something going. They're trailing by 1. It's top of the 3rd.
Hit the ball, 12.
Up to bat. Number 9, Avery Wolf.
Your turn, 9, your turn. Good eye.
Outside, ball 1. First pitch to Wolf.
Ready for you now. Let's go. Now let's go, Wolfie.
Eister still third. Nobody's at home on the throw, and she's going to come in and take home. And your Tigers tied up. Nobody was at third base for the throw down to Eister, still in third, and she comes in and takes home with the error on Madison Central. Wolf still at the plate with a 1-1 count, no outs. It's now a tied ball game.
Hey, you start us off, 9. Start us off.
It's a strike outside part of the plate to Wolf. Count now 2-1. 1-2 is the count. Still no outs. Wolf battling, staying alive, fouling it off.
Here we go, 9. Here we go, 9.
Comes to 1-2. Low outside in the opposite batter's box. Catcher blocking it up. Nobody's on. In the dirt, straight past the catcher. Wish somebody was on base. Counts now full, 3-2.
Find a way, 9. Find a way.
Oh, Wolf gambled and she won. She needs to go gambling tonight, boys and girls. Because that was Madison Central trying to get her rung up on the inside part of the plate. Doesn't get it, brings up Callahan to the plate. Wolf on first.
Runner on first, up the bat.
No outs.
Allie Callahan.
Let's go, Allie. You over one, babe. You over
Callahan
one.
looking to get something going. Increase the lead. Top of the 3rd, 1-1 ball game. Callahan takes first pitch outside, ball 1. Makes me nervous. Looked like a strike. But I'm not at the plate. 1-0's the count. Callahan swinging under that one. Stay up on it. 1-1's the count. Tips it for the bunt. Going to be strike 2.
You're too good for this. Let's go, babe. Be tough, babe. Be tough for 2.
Callahan swinging very late
And that's a
and under it. That's going to be first, second strikeout of the day, back to back.
Up to bat, number 11, Jana Shaw.
Shaw swinging at the first pitch, going to go foul, and they're giving chase to it, not able to catch up to it. It's going to be strike 1.
Keep fighting, Levin.
1-2's the count to Jana. Julia on deck. Still a tie ball game. Low outside misses. 2-2's the count. Shaw battling, fouls it off down third baseline.
On the way.
Wolf on first. Count now full to Shaw. Fouls it back here out of play. In the 3-2.
Down at 1.
And the strikeout coming to Jana Shaw. She
And that's another Southeastern Power
swings under that one.
Pierce.
That's going to be
With 2 away and runner on
fourth
first.
strikeout from
Up to
Madison
bat,
Central today. Tigers need
number
to
2, Julia Shaw.
get it going with the bats here and get this figured out. 1-1 game. Julia, pitcher at the plate. Avery Taylor on deck. Correction, Katie White.
Julia, patient.
Shaw attacking the first pitch, fouls it off, strike 1. That's going to be fouled, and it gets out there just far enough to where Madison Central's unable to make a play on it. That's going to be strike two. Shaw with a good eye there. Madison Central missing on the outside low part of the plate. 1-2 is the count with 2 outs. As Madison Central deals up back-to-back strikeouts. It's going to be popped up high as an elevator, but it's going to stay well in play. Left fielder coming over, making the catch. Out number 3, 1-1 ball game. Bottom of the third we go.
In the top of the third, run one. 1 run off. No hits, no errors, and 1 left on.
Julia Shaw back out. Batter from Madison Central single her first at bat. Takes the first pitch high outside from Shaw, ball 1. Missing outside, ball 2. Missing inside, low. It's going to be 3 straight balls from Shaw. Here comes the 3-0. Strike, you know it's coming. Missing. Shaw's going to walk her.
With the runner first, up to bat. Number 3, Sailor Martin.
Martin, up for Madison Central, flew out to the shortstop her last at bat. But Madison with a runner on and no outs. 1-1 game, bottom of the third. Drills that first pitch out to left field, and that's going to put runners at first and second. First pitch strike.
Up to bat, number 2, Caroline Tanner.
Tanner flew out to center her last at bat. But Madison Central trying to get something going here to stop this from being the tie ball game. Bottom of the third, they got no outs and runners at first and second. She's going to bunt that one foul for strike 2. Now she finds herself in the hole 0-2. It's going to be a wild pitch. Runners are going to advance. The Shaw delivers one way high and out to the right. That's going to be a pop up to first base, and that's going to leave the runners stranded. 1 out on the board. Jana making the play.
With 1 away, and runners on second and third. Now at the bat, number 27, Abby Gables.
.27, her last at bat, had a single. First pitch is drilled. That ball's going to go foul. And it's caught, and she is going to throw it in, but that's going to score 1. I think if we had let that alone, it was going to be a fair ball. I thought it was going to be foul at first. But Katie White called it in fair territory,
Up the bat, the catcher, number 10.
allowing Madison Central to tag on the hit, putting the run on the board, now 2-1. Tigers trailing. Flew out to her right fielder, and she's going to fly it back here out of play. First pitch swinging. Shaw leaving it outside too far. Count now 1-1 still. With 2 outs. Madison Central. Runner at second. That's going to be fouled out of play. Tigers giving chase. It's going to go out of play. Predicted this to be a good matchup today between the Tigers and the Madison Central Jaguars. And that's going to be popped up out the left field. Katie White coming over with the play, and she gets the out number 3. Jaguars put 1 run on the board, taking the lead, 2-1 ball game. We're going top of the 4th.
Jaguars pick up 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. Number 4, Katie White.
Katie White
All right, let's go, Katie White.
leading off the Tigers in the top of the 4th inning. Tigers trailing 2-1. So pitch to White inside, missing ball 1. Higginbotham on deck. White singled her first at bat, and that's drilled foul. 1-1's the count.
Now let's go, Katie. Wait, what do you want, Felicia?
That's going to be a strike on outside part of the plate by Madison Central, taking the count to White 1-2.
On the front. April.
White watching carefully, takes that pitch, leaves it outside because it was the ball. Taking the count 2-2. White swinging at one way up in the zone. Takes the count. Keeps the count at 2-2. White knocking the cover off of it, but it's foul. Takes the count now full to Katie.
Great take, Katie.
Katie White thinking she gets the walk, and umpire rings her up.
And that's another Southeastern Power Sports strikeout for Tierce. Up to bat, number 23, Olivia Higginbotham.
One, two, three, four, 5 strikeouts for Madison Central recorded now, and top of the 4th, Higginbotham taking the first pitch, strike 1. And Shaw yet to deal one up today. Outside, ball 1. Higginbotham swinging, missing under it. Count now 1-2. Do what? 2 balls, 2 strikes. One out. 3-2 is now the count. Nowhere to put it for Madison Central. Here comes the pitch. And she looks at it and strikes out. That's going to be the 6th strikeout for
That's
Madison
another
Central on the day.
Power Sports strikeout for Tears.
Tigers have got to start hitting the ball.
Go AT!
Number 7, Avery Taylor.
Where's my earpiece?
Right there.
Left ear. Left ear.
Right here. You want to mute it, hit there.
Okay, my buddy Tommy had to take a time out. And so this is your girl, Blue Man Scotty, coming in. We are in the top of the 4th inning here at Madison Central. Madison Central leads Hernando 2-1. Up to bat now is Avery Taylor. Avery Taylor's last at bat was a hit by pitch. Tigers are struggling a little bit with their offense this game. The count to Taylor is 3 balls and 1 strike. Charlie Rose Tears, the pitcher in the circle for Madison Central, has done an excellent job keeping the Tigers low offensively. Here comes the pitch. A little high, but the ump likes it. That's really all that matters. He called it a strike. The count is now full up. Madison Central has 2 outs with Avery Taylor up to bat. Here comes the pitch. And it's a foul ball. Left fielder giving chase, but it's out of play. Avery Taylor staying alive. It's a beautiful day here at Madison Central.
Go AT!
About 74 degrees and sunny. Just kidding. It's miserable. Just kidding, it's not miserable either. Here comes the pitch. Avery Taylor with the swing. Another foul ball out of play. She refuses to give up this at bat. You got her like a kid with a little fight in her.
AT. Do something right here. Alright, go. Relax, let's go.
Charlie Rose Tears has done a great job. And ball 4, maybe a jinxer, which would be a great thing for these Lady Tigers. So Avery Taylor is going to get on base with a walk.
With 2 in, runner first. Up to bat, the DP, number 5, Caitlin Gentry.
Her on base percentage today is 1,000. Avery Taylor's is. Up to bat now is Caitlin Gentry. She is the DP. So she is hitting for the flex player, which is our second baseman, Jalen Sites. First pitch to Gentry is a ball, and I'm not real sure what Avery Taylor was doing, and I don't know if she's sure, but I think she thought the ball was past the catcher, and she went halfway, and the catcher threw it, and she made it back. There's a little excitement here for the fans of Hernando. Both Caitlin Gentry and Jayla Sides have recently played for both the middle school. Next pitch to Gentry. Count's definitely in her favor. There's a little slapper here. Lots of good speed. On deck is the senior pitch by Riley Eister. Oh, she lays a great bunt down. Goodness. So she pulls a bunt towards the first base side, and Tears, the pitcher, pretty athletic out there, grabs it and throws it over the first base for an out. Bang, bang play.
Number 18, Charlie Rose Tears.
Test. Okay, we had some technical difficulties, but our IT guy, Brent Johnson, is a phenom, and I'm actually going to put in a request that he get a promotion and also a pay raise, because he has earned every.
Tommy Callahan just did all the work.
He has earned every penny of it. And my buddy Tommy is clearly going through some stuff today. He is aggravated. Up to bat is the pitcher, number 18, Charlie Rose Tears. Her last at bat was a well-fought battle, and she actually won it against Shaw. She saw about 7-8 pitches and fouled them off and ended up walking. So Shaw owes her one here. We are in the bottom of the 4th inning, and the score remains 2-1, Madison Central over Hernando. It's a ground ball hit to the hot corner. Avery Wolf, she makes the play with ease. Let's go over the Tigers' defense real quick. Behind the plate is the senior Allie Callahan. In the circle is senior Joya Shaw. The other half to the Shaw sisters is at first base, Jana Shaw. Second base is the 7th grader Jayla Seitz. Shortstop, senior Riley Eister. Third baseman, senior Avery Wolf. First pitch delivered to number 12, and it's a ball low and inside. Covering some green out in the outfield is junior Katie White in left field, junior Avery Taylor in center field, and freshman Olivia Higginbotham in right field. The count to number 12 is 1-0. Next pitch is delivered. It's going to be right down Main Street, and it's going to be a line drive for a single out to left field. Katie White has seen most of the action here today during this ball game.
Top of the lineup, number 21, Claire Boykin.
That was a number 9 hitter. Up next is the leadoff, number 21. Her first at bat, she stroked a double, and then decision was made by the coaching staff for an intentional walk. First pitch to number 21 is a fly ball, shallow right field, and the 7th grader Jayla Seitz is going to make the play with ease. Love seeing these young kids get some action.
With 2 away and a runner on first. Number 19, Elizabeth Pullen.
Tigers have 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. The second batter from Madison Central is number 19. She's 0 for 2 on the day. Her first at bat, she had a ground ball to Julia, and she lost her glove, picked it up, made the play. Her second at bat was a fielder's choice. She hit the ball to Eister. Eister tosses it over to Wolf for the 6-5 out. And this brings her up to her next at bat. Two outs, one runner on at first base. The count to the second batter is 0-1. A little off speed change coming in there, and she pulls it. Foul ball. So the count is now 0-2. Shaw way ahead on top here. Shaw looking for her first strikeout. A little dribbler in the 5-6 hole. Just a weak ground ball, but it gets the job done. It's hard enough to go past Wolf. And Eister was playing up the middle a little bit, so the 5-6 hole was wide open. So that's going to be a base hit. Third hitter for Madison Central is number 28. She's 1 for 1 on the day. First at bat was the single into left field. Her second at bat, she walked, and this brings her to her third at bat. It's a 2-0 count to number 28. Number 3 hitter, got to be careful here. She swings, and it's a foul ball, so the count is now 2-1. The Jaguars have runners at first and second here in the bottom of the 4th. Tigers have 2 outs, looking for the third right here, and the count is 2 balls, 1 strike. Jaguars lead 2-1 over the Tigers.
Good stop. Good stop.
It's a ball in the dirt. Callahan does a phenomenal job blocking it up. Runner at second thought about going to third, and then she put it in reverse and decided to take it on back to second. So the count is now 3-1. The ball hit hard to Avery Wolf. She catches it on the Sunday hop and makes the play. Number 28 is retired. The left side of the field getting most of the action today with Shaw.
For the Jaguars, in the bottom of the 4th. No runs off 2 hits. No
Playing hot at the bat. Tigers get back to run. We're trailing by with 3 innings to play left.
All right, 12, let's go.
First pitch, strike 1. Eister looking at it. Eister calling time, stepping out of the box. Mom saying that's a way to do it. That a girl. Eister stepping back in. Ready for the 0-1 pitch. Here it comes. Low, ball 1. Mom saying it's a good take. Comes the 1-1 to the senior, number 12. Drills it. She's 3 for 3. That's going to be a double. Might be a triple. Nope, double. Eister, stand up double. She's 3 for 3 on the day. Brings up Wolf.
With a runner on second. Up to bat, number 9, Avery Wolf.
Wolf at the plate. Eister on second. Wolf with a fly out and a walk today. Wolf, first pitch is Eister. Same thing, taking the first one, strike 1. Oh, 1 to count to Wolf. Thinking about showing the bunt. It's way high ball. 1-1.
Here we go, 9.
Wolf pops it up. It's going to go out in the right field. Eister's going to tag on that. There's the throw. Nowhere in time to get Eister out at third. And Wolf's going to move the batter around with a sacrifice fly. Brings up Callahan, looking to get something going today. Eister down there at third.
Number 8, Allie Callahan.
1 out on the board.
All right, real quick up to bat. She's going to turn things around here for the Tigers. First pitch to Callahan is in the zone, so she fouls it off. Eister on the tag up from Wolf's fly ball, and so Eister's at third, and Tigers in need of a run, being down 2-1. Allie Callahan in the 3 spot with a heavy bat. Next pitch is a called strike. Not Callahan's favorite, but she's going to overcome it right here. She has struggled a little bit at the plate today, but third time's a charm. So we believe here that Allie's going to get the job done and score Eister, and it's going to be a tied ball game. As a matter of fact, we're manifesting it. Next pitch to Callahan's going to be low and outside, and it's a strikeout.
That's another Southeastern Power Sports strikeout for Tears.
According to Madison Central, it's a sort of important
And the runner
strikeout,
up to
but
bat, number 11, Jana Shaw.
we really don't care about that. So Madison Central now has 2 outs. Eister's still at third, and Jana Shaw is up to bat. So first pitch is delivered, and it's going to be a called strike to Shaw. Charlie Rose Tierce with her 7th strikeout. Next pitch to Shaw is high and outside for ball 1. Jana Shaw is 0 for 2 on the day. Her first at-bat was a fly out to the right fielder. And next at-bat, Tierce in the mound got her. So the way I look at it is Shaw owes her one right here. Score remains 2-1. Madison Central over Hernando here in the top of the 5th inning. Next pitch is in the zone, and Shaw takes a hack at it. Foul ball. On deck is Julia Shaw, the pitcher. It's a very similar situation last year. The Jaguars led 2-1. Next pitch is high and outside. But during last year's contest, the Hernando Tigers actually ended up winning it with a home run for now graduated Emmy Musers. So maybe we're hoping for a repeat here today. Next pitch is a hit up the middle by Jana Shaw. Absolutely getting the job done. That is what you call a timely hit. That's also a quality at bat. So Shaw's base hit single up the middle is going to score Eyster. And we got us a ball game, folks.
Number 2, Julia Shaw.
If you're into softball, this is a good game to be watching. And if you're not into softball, you should be. Next up in the box is the pitcher, Julia Shaw. She is 0 for 2 on the day. Both times she flew out to the left fielder. First pitch is a called strike, a little low. Tiger fans are not happy about it, but it doesn't matter. One of Shaw's at-bats put the left fielder all the way to the wall. It's what I like to call a wall banger, but the left fielder made a great catch. And so Shaw is 0 for 2, looking for a first hit right here. Here comes the pitch. It's low, and it's going to be ball 1. Jana Shaw over there at first base. Coach Canton coaching first base over there, giving her some good advice, I'm sure. Pitch is delivered. Another low, right at the knees pitch. It's a called strike. Here's the thing, it is a little low, but he's been calling it all day, so the Tigers are going to have to find a way to hit that pitch. On deck for the Tigers is Katie White, the junior left fielder. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Shaw, and it's going to be a 7-second pop fly to the shortstop, Jemiah Cotton, and she makes the play, and Shaw is retired.
The Tigers, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on.
And I don't know if you heard their announcer, but what he said.
Leading off for the Jaguars in the bottom of the 5th. Number 3, Taylor Martin.
And we're back. Tigers tied it up in the top of the fifth. Madison Central will be looking to get some runs back here in the bottom, and that first pitch attacking it is going to go foul, thank to goodness.
Look, nobody is sitting here. Sit there in the chair. Nobody is sat here the whole time.
1-1's the count to the Madison Central batter. I would know what her last at bat was if I had some help here with the scorekeeper. Drilled back up the middle. It's going to be a single for number 3. She is now 2 for 3 on the day. She's with back-to-back singles.
With a runner first, up the bat, number 2, Caroline Tanner.
Jana Shaw not on the taking circle. Julia going to move over to first base. Jana, senior as well, lefty. Going to come in and relieve her sister.
Shaw moves to the circle, and Shaw moves to first.
First pitch from Shaw going to be strike 1. Next pitch from Jana Shaw is going to miss low outside.
That's tough. Let's go.
One, two's the count. Reaching for it. They go for the double play and we miss it. It's going to be runners at first and second now for Madison Central. As they're going to just say reach on the error there. The fielder's choice going to second base. Trying to get the run at second, and Tigers unable to come up with the play. Gives Madison Central runners first and second and no out. Next pitch, batter reaching for it. He keeps it out there. It's going to be strike 1. Comes the 0-1 pitch.
Nice pitch.
Leaves it just a little bit too far. Power out. It's going to be ball 1, taking the count to 1-1. Swing and a miss. It's going to be strike 2.
Right here. Yeah, here we go.
Reaching some little tapper. And we get the out at second base. Had us all holding our breath. Umpire. Tigers. Like we got a little bit of work to do.
Number 10, Morgan Chisholm.
It's going to be popped up. It's going to stay shallow. Center fielder come in, making the catch. Throw coming into home. Keeping the runner at third. It's a nice shot from Ailey Taylor. Coming all the way into the plate. Keeping it a tied ball game.
With 2 away runners at the corners.
Tigers flexing their arms there a little bit, showing some defense. Oh for 1 with a walk and a ground out her last at bat. 5-3 out. You want to call the game? Or? Here comes the 0-1 pitch, reaching, swinging, miss. Callahan throwing down the third, trying to get the runner. It's backed up. Runner not getting up and going anywhere. Good throw. That's going to be a while. That ball hit the plate. Pitch down low. It hits the front of the plate, pops up in the air. Nothing you can do about one of those, really, when it hits like that. It's going to come back to the backstop, allowing Madison Central to take the lead on, I guess, what would go down in the books as a wild pitch. That's a strike. 3, and that rings her up, and that's going to get the Tigers out of that, but not before Madison Central takes the lead on the wild pitch from Jana Shaw. Katie White need to get on base to get the Tigers to run back. 3-2 ball game, top of the 6th. First pitch, outside, ball 1.
Good eye, good eye.
Katie White drilling it. Foul. Down left field line. Count now 1-1. .26, the on-deck batter, coming in and hitting for Higginbotham. Katie White taking that pitch for strike. Count now 1-2. Foul tipping in the glove of the catcher. It's going to be strike number 3 for the first out. Caitlin Lynch coming in batting for the right fielder, Olivia Higginbotham.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 26, Kayla Lynch.
Already went through all that there, Coach. Already announced all that. You were talking, not paying attention. Here comes the pitch to Caitlin Lynch, trying to get something going for the Tigers. She's ready. Madison Central pitcher not. Here comes the pitch. Right down the pipe. Strike 1. Up high and outside, 1-1. Low in the, almost in the dirt. 2-1 now is the count. Lynch swinging at a high one. It's going to go over to the shortstop, and she's going to be safe. Umpire calling her out.
Be quicker, Double O.
With 2 away, nobody on. Center fielder, number 7, Avery Taylor.
Avery Taylor up now with 2 outs on the board as Lynch gets called out with a bad call from the umpire. But I'm going to say it was. Bang, bang play should go to the runner. One-0 pitch, low, 2-0 now. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Strike 1. Strike outside part of the plate to Avery Taylor. Count now is 2-2. Just getting it off the handle of the bat. It's going to go foul. Avery Taylor staying alive. Swinging. Foul again. Left fielder giving chase, but it goes over the fence. Foul territory. Low and outside takes the count to 2-2. Keeping it inside on her. She pulls that one foul also. Umpires conversing.
Count 4, 3-2.
3-2 full count. Madison Central pitcher shaking off the call. And Avery Taylor's going to win the battle and get the walk. Bringing up Gentry to the plate.
Runner first. Up the bat, the DP, number 5, Caitlin Gentry.
Who has grounded out to the back to the pitcher her last 2 at bats. A lot of you Tigers 0 for 2, 0 for 3, all up and down the list with the exception of Eister and White and Jana Shaw, who are 1 for 3. Eister 3 for 3 today. Gentry looking at the second one, strike 2. Reaching, swinging is going to be a strikeout to end the top of the 6th.
And
Tigers still trailing by 1, 2 to 3. Batter from Madison Central, 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch from Jana Shaw is going to be strike 1. Down in the dirt again. That's how Madison Central scored the run earlier. Wild pitch from Jana, hit the front of the plate, bounced to the backstop. And that's going to be knocked out into right field by Madison Central. They're going to start out with a single.
With the runner first, at the top of the lineup, number 21, Claire Boykin.
And as you heard from the announcer, this is the top of the Madison Central's lineup, number 21, who is 1 for 2 today after an intentional walk. That pitch is going to stay up and outside for ball 1. My great assistant here with me today, Coach Vincent. That's going to be drilled foul, taking the count to 1-1. She's doing a phenomenal job keeping the stat sheet for me today, filling in, doing a little calling. Gave her a few pointers ahead of time. Tigers trailing by 1, trying to get something going here. We will have another opportunity. That's going to be a bam-bam. Almost a bam-bam play as it line drives to Julia Shaw at first and almost getting the runner before she can get back to the bag. Umpire calling her back safe. Almost a quick double play for the Tigers.
With a runner at first, one away, number 19, Elizabeth Pullen.
Bottom of the 6th, Tigers going to have one more opportunity. And that's going to be a bam-bam play. And we are unable to come up with a double as Julia Shaw is going to throw it in the dirt over to Icer at second after the out at first. You've got to make the good throw from first to second.
With 2 away, runner second, number 28, Kate Simpson.
Runner at second base now for Madison Central with 2 outs on the board. And this batter from Madison Central is 1 for 2, 1 for 3 on the day. Stays high outside. 2-0 to count. Strike from Shaw, takes it to 2-1. Ground ball to second making the play, getting the out at first. Great job, Tigers, on defense, keeping Madison Central to just a 1-run game. Tigers due up now, top of the 7th, last chance to win the ball game. If runs on the board and hold Madison Central in the bottom of the 7th, we'll be right back.
7th. The top new order for the Tigers, number 12, Ryan Geister.
Meister, who's 3 for 3 on the day, out to go 4 for 4. Hopefully, you Tigers get some runs on the board here in the top of the 7th inning. Here comes the first pitch. Lays down the bunt, it goes foul. Strike 1. Meister a little late on that one, swinging. She's going to go now in the hole 0-2.
Do your thing, 12. Do your thing. Hey, you're top with 2, Rod. Top with 2. Fight it off here, kid.
Way up in the zone, 1 and 2.
Fight, 12, fight.
Meister fouling it off, keeping it at a 1 and 2 count.
Battle.
Charlie.
Here you go, Rod. Fight, baby, fight. Good.
Staying alive, fouling it off again, keeping it a 1 and 2 count.
Lock in.
Here you go, Rod. Fight, 12, fight.
Fouling it off, out of play.
Here you go, Rod. Fight it off, Ed.
That's going to pop up and that's going to stay in the infield. Shortstop making the play and Eister will fly out. Bringing up Wolf to the plate.
With 1 away, up the bat for the Tigers, number 9, Avery Wolf.
Now Wolf's going to try and get something going. Wolf first pitch, takes it for strike 1 looking. Wolf's going to take it out there to left field. She's going back, and she makes the catch but drops it, and Wolf's going to be on second with a double. I'll call it you're going to have to say an ROE because the ball was in her glove. She drops it. But nonetheless, it gives the Tigers a chance here with a runner on second and only 1 out on the board, with Callahan at the plate and Janice Shaw on deck.
With 1 away and a runner at second. Up the bat, the catcher, number 8, Allie Callahan.
Allie, watch the ball.
Callahan's going to lay down a bunt, and she's going to be safe. And we got runners on the corners with the hard-hitting Jana Shaw coming up to the plate.
One way to run the corners.
Shaw and Shaw at the plate and on deck.
Jana Shaw.
Tigers now threatening to get something going to try and hold the Jaguars in the bottom. We got to get on top or at least tie it up here first. And that's going to be into the glove, and the throw into third is not going to be caught, and Callahan's going to get the obstruction. And Callahan has the obstruction, and she's going to be safe at third. So Shaw's going to fly out to the left fielder. The throw comes in for the tag. The ball is missed, and then Callahan gets obstruction at second, so the Tigers tie it up, and Callahan gets third base with 2 outs on the board. Shaw at the plate, White on deck.
She stopped progress.
I was watching the ball. I missed what happened at second, but obviously Callahan got an obstruction call against Madison Central. It was an obstruction, people.
Way to go. She tagged up. She's can't do it that way.
Let's mute this here. There's a lot of conversation going on. The call's going to stay as is, I do believe, on the field. Tigers do have to relocate to Northwest Rankin for a ball game immediately following this. We were due to start that ball game 6 minutes ago. Obviously, we're going to be delayed. We'll be right back.
I see, kid.
With 2 away and a runner at third, up to bat. Number
That's
2.
the judgment.
So Callahan gets the forward progression and gets to go ahead and take third on the judgment call from the umpire as she gets the obstruction call that she was, according to the umpires, their judgment call that she was making forward progress to third base. On the sac fly by Jana Shaw, bringing her sister to the plate, Julia Shaw. Tied ball game now, Callahan on third base. Her pitch. Swing and a miss. She's swinging for the fence.
Keep your head on the ball.
You got it.
0-1 count. Fouling it off.
On it. On it.
2 strikes.
Don't let her take it. Believe in yourself.
Stays high outside, ball 1. Take it to a 1-2 count with 2 outs. The tension in the air, you'd think it was a playoff game out here. We will see each other again from playoff time. Push the Tigers up 5-3. Way to go, Julia Shaw. 5-3 ball game. Tigers still only have 2 outs on the board, bringing up Katie White to the plate. That's Gordon Shaw's kid. Katie White up to the plate. Tigers still only had 2 outs.
Katie White.
The 2-run bomb from Julia Shaw puts the Tigers up 5-3. It was a Shaw. Inside tight, missing ball 1. That's ripped out to right center. That's going to be down for Katie White. That's going to be a stand-up double. Bringing up to the plate, batting for Olivia Higginbotham is going to be number 20. Madeline Sowell, 7th grader, going to step in with a big bat for the Tigers. Runner on second, 2 outs. To the young Tiger player. Avery Taylor on deck. My assistant is telling me that will make Higginbotham unable to re-enter the game and play right field for the bottom of the 7th as Madeline Sowell is in to bat for her.
Up to bat for the Tigers, number 20, Madeline Sowell.
Madeline Sowell, 7th grader, in with a big opportunity here for the Tigers. With 2 outs on the board and a runner on second, Tigers up by 2 in a 5-3 ball game. Pops it up out of play. It's going to be strike 1.
In the air.
0-1's to count. Fouling it off. She's now in the hole, 0-2. Tigers still going to have some work to do. Hold the Jaguars in the bottom of the 7th. Madison due up with the 4, 5, and 6 hole hitters.
You got it, Maddie. Got it right here.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to number 20. Calling time, stepping out of the box. Fouling off. Well, she's staying aggressive. She's battling for something here. It done got cold out here. I need trying to save my. I got no ball. The young batter here is battling, fouling off 3 in a row. She pops that up. That's going to stay in the infield, and they're coming over and making the catches. The second baseman. That's going to be out number 3. Your Tigers do get 2 runs on the board with the big bomb from Julia Shaw. It's a 5-3 ball game. We go to the bottom.
2 hits.
Got to hold
No
them.
errors and 1 left on.
Got to hold Madison
Leading off
Central.
from the bottom of the 7th. Number 3, Taylor Martin.
Taylor Martin 2 for 3 on the day. The 4-hole hitter, cleanup hitter from Madison Central. It's getting cold. Been cold. And here we go with the first pitch. Fouling it off on the plate. Going to be strike 1. Jamming her up, she fouls it off. She's now in the hole 0-2. Just missing, painting the outside part of the plate. Callahan doing a nice job trying to frame it up. Gets called. They don't get it. It's going to be ball 1. Making it a 1-2 count. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. It's going to be a fair ball. That's going to be trouble. That's going to roll all the way into the far corner of right field, and they're going to hold it as a double. They're throwing the ball into third base, but that's going to be a stand-up double for Madison Central to start off the bottom of the 7th inning. 5-hole hitter, number 27, who is 1 for 3 on the day.
Up the bat, number 2, Caroline Tanner. That's
going to be a ground ball to second, second to first, out. And and that's going to be the first out. Madison Central now with a runner on third.
With one away, a runner at third, up to bat. Number 27, Abby Giggles.
Swinging, strike one. 6-hole batter for Madison Central is 1 for 3 on the day as well. 0-1's the count. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Drilled in the hole out to left center field. And that is going to be thrown in and cut off. And she's going to be safe at second. And that's going to put 1 run on the board with 1 out. It's a 5-4 ball game. Tigers would have had a little better heads up out there. We should have had that runner out at second base. But Madison Central trying to bang their way around and hold on to this or get the go-ahead on this ball game. Pops it up. It's going to stay shallow infield. And the young second baseman coming in and making the play. Great communication out there, and that's going to be out number 2. That's a big out for the Tigers. Big out for the Tigers right there.
With 2 away, runner second, up to bat. Number 18, Charlie Rose Tears.
And she is 0 for 2 on the day with a walk. First pitch, strike one. Jana Shaw painting it in there on a rope. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There's the pitch. And it misses outside part of the plate. Nice 2-strike pitch from Jana Shaw. Missing high, taking the count 2-2. Deuces across the board to number 18 for Madison Central. 5-4 ball game. Bottom of the 7th. Tigers trying to hold the lead. Strike 3. That's going to be the ball game. Jana Shaw striking her out. The Tigers in a match-to-match game here come back and get the win in a 5-4 ball game thanks to the 2-run bomb from Julia Shaw in the 6th. Great job, Lady Tigers. Your Tigers are going to Northwest Rankin to play another ball game. We'll be back on live. We'll see you in a few.